Welcome to Palestine West of Pennsylvania, where we sit down and talk to local Palestinians about Pennsylvania, Palestine, their faith, and family, as well as the Israeli occupation and what a liberated Palestine looks like to them. You can find more episodes at DirectActionUnited.org.
Hi, my name is Salma, and I'm with Loai, who is a Palestinian business owner originally from Gaza, living in 44, Pennsylvania. We are honored to have him here today to share his relationship to Palestine and the ongoing genocide.
Reason why I'm here today to speak about my family over there in Gaza, because I am from Gaza City, whereas everybody there's literally starving for life before the food.
And do you get to see your family often? Like, did you visit them?
I actually was last year there. That was the last visit for me. I had the time to spend it with them. Yeah.
And what is it like? Like, did you notice any travel restrictions for yourself?
For us as American, it's easier now than before. When I had the Palestinian passport, it was hard. It was very hard, actually. It wasn't easy.
They require permits?
Yes. It was requiring a permit from inside, and when they change it, yeah. Now it's easier for me to go whenever I want. Just from Egypt side, not from the West Bank, because the West Bank I can't get it unless I give up my Palestinian ID, which I will never do.
And what was the area like in Gaza City when your family was there, like prior to this occupation and genocide?
When we are talking about the occupation started from 1948, and that's come with a lot of genocide toward my people in all over Palestine. And you are talking about a real genocide. Even a normal human being cannot believe it. So my family, let's go back to your question. My family being there, living under an air prison, an open air prison, with nothing in control. They've been controlling everything. They don't let anybody to go out. They don't let anyone to get what they want. They don't have any sources. They're closed from everywhere. All around Gaza, it is closed.
Yeah, so this is happening way before October 7th.
Yes, that's been way before October 7th. This is not today. What happened in October 7th, people are fed up. People want their freedom. They want to be alive. Actually, most of people, they think Palestinian, they don't have anything. No, we have, and we still have everything in that country. We were so good in all the factory. We had airports, we have the governments, we have, actually, if there's some people, they will say, oh, there's nobody was there in Palestine, there's no government. Okay, so tell me why Ben Gurion, who is the prime minister, the first prime minister for Israel, have the Palestinian passport if they don't have a government? Why? They had a government, they had all the civilization. It was the center of the whole world, and still it is the center of the whole world.
Yeah, so what are your thoughts on the Nakba?
This Nakba, it is one of Israel, a lot of deed. They had many of them. They had Bahr al-Baqar, they have Tantura, Dir Yassin, Sabra and Shatila, they have Al-Khalil, Nakba, genocide. Gaza for the last, from 2002, it had 2002, 2012, 2014, 2018, 2022, and now it's 2013. It's all been hit by Israel.
Can you tell me about the family members you have lost in the genocide?
Okay, I lost almost 45 person over there. I will tell you about a dear cousin with her husband and their daughter newly graduate as a nurse 2023. And the ceasefire would happen in that week. They heard about the ceasefire, right? Mm-hmm. So they went and to grab some clothes from their destroyed houses, what been hit, and they run out of it. They went and they get the clothes and everything. While they are walking back to the car, they get a rocket from a drone, quadcopter. There are two women and a man, doesn't have anything, a civilian, and they're being killed. I had a 22 member, my cousin family, his four sons and their wives and their kids, and his kids, 22 member in one hit. So I have my aunt, my uncle, my aunt, her son and his wife with their kids. We having a lot of losses in this genocide, but we still holding our ground.
And have you noticed any media bias here in America that is not showing what Israel is doing?
All the media here doesn't show anything against Israel. It's all covering all their troublemaking there. It's always showing the Israel as a victim. Mm-hmm. They don't show it as an occupier.
Yes, and have you noticed the censorship online as well, like on social media platforms like TikTok, Instagram, Facebook?
Actually, now, the perfect thing, what they didn't count for is the social media. Because now the social media show a lot of what they are doing. Mm-hmm. If Facebook, TikTok, or Twitter, you will see a lot of their genocide seen what we will never see it in the normal local media. Comparing to before, we will not see it. But now everything, it's there. Everything, people, they see how bad they are, how bad they're treating the Palestinian, how bad they, all the killing for the kids, all the killing for the family, destroying their houses, their building, I believe, personally, Israel know that in the houses, they're just kids and women, and they hate it in purpose. Because if they tell you otherwise, they wouldn't, what's their spying drone for? Mm-hmm. What's their spy? They have all drone 24 hours in 24 hours. Everywhere in Gaza, when I was there, I was hardly sleeping because of the sound of that drone.
So Israel is spying on the Palestinians?
All the time, 24 hours and 24 hours.
Terrible.
Yeah, it is very terrible. The life there in Gaza, when I was there, till now, I'm out of Gaza, I was wondering how these people live, because they didn't have anything, all, all the source to build a city or a country, it wasn't there. They have the money, they have everything, but that's for the upper level of people. What about the lower level? What about the people who's living from day to day? They don't have it. There's people, they didn't have work, they didn't have food, but yeah, they're still building and going on with their life.
How do you think their life could be improved?
Just opening this siege. Opening the siege, stop the genocide, and open the siege. Give them the air and the sea, what they have, and they will be totally fine.
So for the people that are seeing all this and trying to make a change and trying to be on the right side of history, going to like protests and rallies, what are your thoughts and feelings about that?
Actually, that make me proud. That tell me there is still humanity in the world. When you see people, they are going out to rally or to see all of the supporter, they are talking a good thing about Palestine, and they know for a fact, and there is the proof. I mean, we are not talking about people from Mars, our story, oh, we are going to Mars and seeing this picture. No, it is on the ground. It's there. There's video, there's picture, there's all the scene, and it's all live pictures. And I'm so proud of them. Thank you so much. I'm so appreciated for that. I'm so grateful of what they are doing as every Palestinian, and for that, I would say now they've been trying to hide Palestine and this case from long time, and they succeed until what happened 3 months ago. Until what happened 3 months ago, everybody start to know what is the problem in Palestine. Where is Palestine? Israel is trying to hide Palestine, even everywhere. Even in Google, you can't find it. Why? Because they are trying to control it. Yeah, they are trying to control it, to hide Palestine, trying to cover up anything. Even, they are trying to take out everything, even the food name, everything, the dress, even in their dress, you will find our Palestinian dress, the woman dress, they take it, they claim it. Even what we call it hatta in Palestine, they claim, they change the color, they change it from black to blue. So, but now after what happened 3 months ago, everything, it is covered up. Everybody know, even the small children, they know it.
How do the UN response and the global response, how do you feel about that?
I am so ashamed of that. I am so ashamed of the countries who is saying we are human country, we are looking to get the peace everywhere, and they are not calling even for ceasefire. Why? Why not? Do you think you are hitting the Hamas group? No, you are not hitting, you are killing children. You are killing actually children and family, and there is a lot of family, they are wiped from the history. 4,000, 5,000, one family, one whole family, it's wiped out. Why all of that? You said you have a smart weapon, smart missile. Why you don't use it? In 2022, they hit a couple missile on houses. It took just one floor, and that was a surgical missile. That's what they call it. And when you ask, when you hear now in the news, they said it is not smart missile. They just hit. They are killing people. They are destroying blocks of houses, and their soldier staying back there, wiping, saying yay for the actual destroying. How do you think these people is a human? They don't have any humanity when they're destroying all these cities with the people in it.
Yeah, and what are your thoughts on the United States politicians who are continuing to allow the genocide on Palestinians? I know you talked to Senator or Representative Matt Cartwright.
I have actually a meeting with Representative Matt Cartwright on the 25th. Hopefully he will have a common sense and claim of that ceasefire. Although I saw a lot of people, they've been talking with all senators and official people in the United States, they refuse to do so. I'm telling them, try to be in the right side of history, because this will not affect just Palestine. This is affect everywhere. This will affect here, Europe, Russia, everywhere you think about. We need this ceasefire.
Do you think Palestine could be a land where Muslims, Jews, and Christians live in harmony?
Okay, this takes us back whereas when the Israeli, now let's make a differentiation here. This land had a Jews, Christian, and Muslim living together with harmony. There's no problem. They didn't have any problem. When the Jews on 1935 start to come with a banner, a big banner on the ship, please don't send us back, the Palestinian didn't send them back. They took them in. What that tell you? That tell you they are welcoming everybody. We didn't have any problem with no one. We were a normal country. We didn't have to reflection with anybody. You know, we didn't have conflict with nobody. We had every sector of life: factories, farms, buildings, civilization. Everybody was living with everybody. It was very nice life in that time until they start their genocide.
Yeah, so the refugees that were once accepted are now...
Yes, now you're talking about the Israeli refugee when they come in?
Yes.
Yes, we were welcoming everybody. I'm telling you, we weren't sending back anyone. And you will find actually Jewish here, they remember that they've been living, you know, their kids with the Muslim kids, with the Christian kids, and they've been having lunch, dinner together. They didn't have any problem.
Because there are a lot of Jewish people that are in support of Palestine and show up to the protests.
Yes, there is.
So what do you think the difference between Zionism and Judaism is?
Now, Judaism, it's a religion. Zionism, it's not. Even the Israel, you know, you can say someone an Israeli, but he is not a Jewish. Not every Jewish he is an Israeli, but every Israeli he is a Jewish. Because Israel and Zionism, it is a politic, and Judaism, it's different. I have a lot of Jewish friends. I am a business owner. I deal with a lot of them. We are all friends. We deal together nicely. Even here in the state, we don't have any problem with them. It is a religion. Your religion is for you. We deal as a human being in the beginning.
Exactly. So how do you feel about the recent legislation that equated anti-Zionism to anti-Semitism?
If we talk about anti-Semitic, I am Semitic. I am Semitic. Sam, He is our grandfather. We were from there. We are the Canaan. We were there from 5,000 years. I am Semitic. So if you are talking about anti-Semitism, if you do something to me, I will call you anti-Semitism. So Zionism, it's not. It's different.
So the House Resolution 894 is the recent legislation that's equating Zionism to anti-Semitism, unfortunately. How would you like to see it resolved?
I would see if they stop the genocide.
Like a two-state solution, or?
You know, two-state solution, their prime minister, he is refusing it. This two-state resolution. What I see is just let the people live. Let them to live. Let them a way to get alive. Let them a way to have their border, to have their shore, to have their ships, to have their airport, so they can live. Otherwise, they will not live. They will not have any way to live. You are putting people in prison and just let them there. That's it.
So what is your basic message to those who are siding with Israel and those who are undetermined of, like?
For the people who is siding with Israel and the people who doesn't know, please read history. Please stop covering your eye with what Israeli media want to show you. See from the right eye. That's what I want them to see.
And with taking this to the faith aspect, how do you think your faith has helped you personally cope with everything going on in Palestine?
My faith, I'm a Muslim, and actually the Islam tell us to be patient. Even with this, tell us to be patient, because we believe in God and He have His own plan. Doesn't matter what Israel plan, it will not work. We believe in God plan that He gonna get us the freedom, and we will be winning, inshallah.
And how has seeing their Palestinian faith inspired you?
You know, they are great people over there. You know, when you see, do you know before this genocide happened, there was a month ago, like on September, there was 5,000 Quran memorizing people. They are done memorizing Quran on September. 5,000 in one day. They've been saying Quran from morning till the night to finish everything.
MashaAllah. I think I did.
Yeah.
Hear
So
about that, but MashaAllah, that's amazing. And how has your faith brought you and your community together?
with the community here, you know, in the state, always we've been good as we've been asked to be from God, you know. We've been patient with everybody, being nice. We don't have problems. When you deal with anyone as a human being, and that's what Islam required from us, deal with them as you deal with yourself. So that's how you can live, and everybody can live in harmony and nice together.
So what do you value most as a Muslim?
I value much, you know, the most as a Muslim, that I am connecting too much to God, alhamdulillah, thanks God. And I believe in God, and whatever He is ordering me to do, whatever now happening, it's a test from God to us.
And what do you think are 5 positive characteristics of the Muslim community here?
What happened now in Gaza and Palestine, it brought everybody together. There's people I didn't know them before this. This introduced me to much more people, a human being people they think with their heart. They know what is right and what's wrong.
Being a Muslim, there's oftentimes Islamophobia. So how do you define Islamophobia?
That goes back to what they claim Islamophobia and people who have a wrong message from Islam. Now, I have a message for those. Stop expecting a right deal from the Muslim, because they had been giving you all the proof that they didn't do anything wrong to you. Stop waiting for their good deed with you so you will say he is not Islam is bad. No, I want you to go to your brain and think and see who did the last attacks on the synagogue, on the churches. Who did that? Not Muslims. Not Muslim. And if they are talking ISIS and whatever, I want you go. You have the proof online. Who did hire this ISIS? Who marked them as Muslim? And who trained them? I want everybody to let their brain work their brain a little bit so they can think and know the right answer. Otherwise, none of the whole world will let you to understand if Islam is good or bad.
So what you're basically saying is, like, usually Muslims become the scapegoats for other political agendas.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And how did this community cope with this Islamophobia?
I guess as we talked about Islam, we try to deal as patient as we can. We are not, let them think whatever they think, do whatever you do as Muslim, and do your good deed. Whoever, it doesn't matter if it's a Muslim or Jews or Christian, even if he is or she is an atheist, deal with them good as a human being. Then they will not call you a bad Muslim after that.
What are some steps towards ending Islamophobia?
As I said, I need people to start to think, to start to look for who did the bad stuff in the world before they claim or they accuse the Muslim.
Yes, and oftentimes it's them retaliating after an action. Like Hamas, for example, there's so many kids that are being...
Yeah, now if you are talking about Hamas, or other organization over there in the ground in Gaza, it's not just Hamas. There's people from Fatah, Jabha Sha'biya, all this. There's all kind of Palestinian it is in this, because they are all fighting this, because they are all living in there. This genocide brought everybody together in the ground to defend their land, to defend their people.
In Palestine. Why are you proud to be Palestinian?
I am so proud to be Palestinian, and I will be so proud. And even my kids, they are proud. They didn't know anything about Palestine before, but now They know a lot of things. I'm so proud to be Palestinian.
What makes you so proud? What do you love about Palestine?
The passionate, we are resilient, you know, we don't give up. We don't give up. As much as I want to say it in Arabic, but
You could say it.
you know, we are in love for freedom. We love the life. Palestine, it's not just war. The war came with the Israel, but Palestine, it's a love, it's a life. We had everything nice in Palestine prior this invasion. We have concert, we have cinema, we have cars. You know, it's a love, full of life area where everybody loved to live, actually. And we had a lot of tourists from outside, not tourists, coming to Palestine to see Palestine. They are trying to clear up our history. But I'm sure, as there's warrior down there in the ground, they will not let them. We are here, we are telling everybody, no, we need this ceasefire and we need this to stop.
Definitely. What would you want the world to know about Palestine?
I want the world to know that Palestine, it's everything. It's a history, it's a country. It is the most old country in all the world. Palestine brought all the profit. Palestine bring the love. Show us the love. Show us everything we claim as a civilization nation. We claim of it.
What are some of your life's biggest challenges?
Actually, now my life biggest challenge is to teach the people what is Palestine. Where is Palestine? What Palestine had, what it need, what it's looking for. That's my challenge, to educate people, to tell them about it, to tell them the history, to explain exactly what happened.
Mm-hmm. And how do you stay in touch with your Palestinian culture here in Pennsylvania?
My house, I'm all Arabic. In my house, we had all news about Palestine and what happened to them. I'm connecting all the time with my family over there. I told you, I have sisters, cousins, and people I love. And I was planning to take my kids over there this coming summer. When we had, you know, we don't have now the actual building, the actual seashore, what is there, because it's destroyed because of the Israel, what happened to them. And after all the loss what I had, around 45% murder from my family. You know, as one of Gaza city, when I am looking to the news and see all this rocket and this bombing going on, I was screaming, just stop. You know, just stop. We don't want anything, just stop bombing. When you see all these kids, all these people having their hand, their legs cutting off, it bleeds the heart.
Definitely. How it's a very big, like even for us watching and not having family members there, it's still, but imagine having family members there, that is devastating. Like, how has it played on your mental health? Like, how are you coping with everything?
That is a big challenge, actually. That is a big challenge. Being here away from the family and all that happened over there, every day thinking, are they alive? Are they not? Waiting for a message from here or there. And when you know there's no communication, they cut all the communication with them. It's a big challenge. It's telling you, I can't communicate with anyone because I'm full of rage, full of nervous. Even as a family, we didn't. I'm giving you surely that we didn't make any communication since 4 months right now because of what's happening all day long with the news. Are they alive? Are they not? Did they pass? And every day when we get the news about somebody murdered here and somebody murdered there, it's bad. It is bad.
Where did you grow up?
I grew up in Saudi Arabia, actually. I born in Saudi Arabia. Why I grew up in Saudi Arabia? Because when they invade Palestine in 1948, they started from the top, from the north, going to the south, whereas Gaza hit hardly in 1967. And my dad, he left, actually, he been present and kicked out to Jordan. And from Jordan, he went to Saudi Arabia.
What's your favorite movie?
My favorite movie, I watched it yesterday, is Tantura. You can watch it. It's been made like in 2022. Okay. It's talking about the genocide happened in Tantura and how is the Israeli was dealing so bad with the Palestinian. That is my new favorite.
So you recommend that to the viewers?
Yes, I recommend that. Tantura, everybody, please watch it.
Okay, maybe we could attach a link for that if it's on YouTube. Is it on YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay, great. What is your favorite book?
Quran.
Quran.
Yeah.
What are some of your favorite foods?
My favorite food, gidra, hummus, magluba. Yeah.
Do you have any favorite restaurants in town around this area?
We had a restaurant in 44th. Yeah, we have a restaurant here. A Palestinian restaurant, actually. He making a good food. Yeah, it's called Al-Quds Halal Food.
Jerusalem Halal Market in Wilkes-Barre.
Yeah.
For those who want to visit.
Give him a visit. Yeah.
If anyone has any questions for you, how can people contact you? Do you have an email, website?
Yeah, you can contact me. My name is Loai Daher. I have a TikTok account and I have, you can send me to my Gmail, Loai Daher.
Loai Daher. And that's LOAIDAHER@gmail.com.
Yes.
And how can people follow you and support you online? You mentioned TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. Do you have?
Yeah. The same.
Do you have an Instagram handle?
Yeah, Loai Daher.
Loai Daher. Okay. Yeah. And then how and where are you keeping up with information coming out of Palestine?
From the news, from actually calling my family in the north, if I got connect with them. Mm-hmm. There's some of the family, they moved or dislocated to south of Palestine, of Gaza.
What would you want to say to the audience on behalf of your loved ones in Palestine?
They are not numbers. The people who being killed in Gaza, they are not numbers. They have names. They had days of happiness. They had dream. They had future. They had people to look for. This those was normal people, they've been laughing, crying, they had all the emotion. Don't forget them. And mostly trying to help who left.
What is the aid situation like?
Now, the aid situation is very bad. Let me tell you, frankly, it is very, very bad. Egypt doesn't open the border. Aid trucks doesn't go in. And whatever they are getting every day, 30 to 70 truck, depend of how many they let every day, that doesn't cover anything. And let me tell you something more. The aid doesn't go to the northern of Gaza. They didn't get anything. They don't have anything at all. Anything of this aid. Why? Because there is a border the Israeli made when they dislocated these people from northern Gaza to south. They closed that road. So whoever want to go up there, he is going to be in a risk of death. So I want the people of the world and all the international who have a say in this to stop this. They don't let anybody to go. They are starving people to death over there. Nobody's getting there. And even if they have something over there, it is so expensive. It is extremely expensive for people. There's people who had money before and saving money before, that's normal. It's done right now. It's been a long time for them. They just spending on this, paying money for food, getting flour, getting, trying to make a life. They cannot. Medicine, they don't have. There is a lot of people there. They have a heart problem. They have kidney problem. They don't have this medicine at all.
And if anyone could like to help with the aid, and if anyone could provide donations, is there a way to get it to them?
I'm doing I'm sending my family, I'm trying to help my sisters over there, my aunt, my uncles, to help them to survive. If anyone want to help people over there, contact me and I will send it right away.
Inshallah.
Inshallah.
What is the answer to the people who talk about October 7th and the West Bank situation?
The answer for that you have to look more for in 1948 when they have started the genocide, and 1948, in 1956, in 1970 in Al Khalil, in 1984, in 2002, in 2012, in 2014, 18, 22. Look at the genocide, what happened prior that time, and tell me what do you think, and tell me what do you think about the everyday genocide it's happening to my brother and sister in West Bank. They don't have a good life, by the way. They are not better than Gaza, because the hit is being every day over there. They've been destroying houses. They've been taking people from October 7th till now. Do you know how many they put in prison? Around 7,000 people. Do you know how many people in prison they don't have a charge? A lot. They had all their criminal issue in Palestine and nobody looking at that. Mm-hmm. I want people to think wisely before they start to judge.
And any final statements to the Free Palestine supporters?
To the Free Palestine supporter, thank you so much. I don't have the word or the meaning of the word to thank you guys for everything you're doing, and please keep doing it. Don't stop talk about Palestine. Not now, not tomorrow, not forever.
And inshallah, Palestine will be
Inshallah.
free soon.
Palestine will be free. Don't worry, it will be free.
What are some ways that the world can help Palestinians?
First and foremost, stop the genocide. That is the biggest help you can do it right now. Stop this genocide. After that, we will talk.
Thank you for joining us on this episode of Palestinian Voices of Pennsylvania. Continue following along with interviews and local actions by subscribing at DirectActionUnited.org. As always, free Palestine.